Ew.
We have started the stream.
Sweet. Yay. Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Yay. Hello,
Hello,
stream.
stream.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Also,
Hello,
I
stream.
gotta turn down Bismarck a little bit because he is echoing, and I don't think
Am I
we
seriously
have.
so fucking echoing?
Yes. Yes.
God, I hate this shit. I think I might know why. Hold on, let
And
me-
now I am in like an infinite loop because I hear the echo from Bismarck and then I hear the echo from Bismarck from the stream. I'm listening to it like 4 times.
Okay.
Also, it's fine now, I think.
Okay, yeah. Because I turned all of your volumes down from 100% to 90 because I'm like, fuck this shit.
Okay, that's not a lot, but all right. I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, it's slight.
Anyways, last session. Last session was the Setbury heist one, right?
Yep.
Our
We
heroes, our heroes with their wits, managed to sneak into Setbury, not alerting the guards, managing to not even like fight the general. They managed to break into the general's chambers, grab the third piece of the story's end, the sword that you're going to use to kill Lakeron. And then you guys kind of just left. There's nothing much happened apart from that. Oh yeah, you also you freed one of the dragons, the green one. Yeah.
Did she give us her name?
No.
No, we forgot to ask, and she flew away.
Yeah.
God damn it.
She will be known as.
Sometimes we like always forget something very important. It's either asking a new NPC their name, two, not insight checking them when we really should have. Um,
No, me and Matrix could tell. We didn't need an inside check.
Exactly.
We could just tell she was chill.
you looked at a chromatic dragon and said, "We don't need an insight check. She's chill."
And I stick by that, bro. On God.
And we were right.
And we were right.
On God.
On
Okay.
gang.
So,
Shut up.
currently it is the three of you. I'm not counting Leora and Armin, though they are in the universe. They are there, but we're not gonna acknowledge them, like as usual.
Yeah, we usually ignore them.
I mean when they're not here.
Nope, we always ignore them.
Real.
So yeah, you guys are returning, and Finnifer also, he's there.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
here.
yay. There's the guy.
He's just here.
Here's Finnifer. I had a very long trip through Dremiers, a very hostile place for the types of him. He's okay though. He's fine.
You survived.
He's happy.
Barely.
No, it is actually amazing that he got to 1 HP, and it's only because of the resistance. Anyways,
Yep.
you guys are currently on the road. You are still like on that road to Dremiers. Dremiers, it is like, unlike Agartha, which is like it's mostly composed of like plain fields. Dremiers, like it's not that plain, but still like you can just go along some roads and you can fairly quickly get to some areas. You're specifically going to the border, like it doesn't take you too much time. You guys do manage to like kind of speed it up a little bit, that you manage to get to the border right when like it is at night, so you don't need to like deal with the wolves and stuff.
Thank God.
Yay.
Fuck those
Fuck
wolves.
those
bro.
wolves.
The creatures in Dremiers are weird.
Very
Very
They
weird.
were
hostile.
not chill.
Very hostile also.
Yes, yeah, I like the way Storage said it. Very not chill.
Very not cash money.
Currently in the road. I'd say you guys like you're just about now going across the like the border where all of like those gravestones were. Um, you can see while you guys were making your way like outside of Dremiers, even from this like from this distance, you can still like, see like some commotion going around. If you had to guess, they are like the people in Dremiers. They are moving to prepare for upcoming war.
Oh.
You guys already
Hmm.
knew this was going to happen. Uh,
What?
Yeah.
regardless. um.
A war?
Anyways.
Come on.
Not
Anyways,
cool.
What is it good for?
are you?
Why do we do that?
Are you guys going to do anything like before you actually
Bomb
get to
them.
Agartha?
Bomb them.
I don't think there's.
Not
'Cause-
not regarding Dremiers. Like it's still too
Okay.
far away to like it is too far away to do anything about it. I mean like in general, are you guys doing anything like while you're on the road towards Agartha?
I'll train Harold just to get it out of the way.
Mm.
I think. I already
Animal-
have the proficiency with the.
Where is it?
Wait a minute.
Animal
It's
handling.
animal
Crow,
handling.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So I already have proficiency with the Tinker's tools.
Mm.
How much would I have to do to ask you if I could try to, with further like practice and training and stuff like that, how long would it take for me to, instead of getting just proficiency, expertise?
No, expertise you're probably not going to get it. Like expertise it is like you need to do it for like a long time. Like
Yeah.
like
Usually you need to already have the skill to get.
yeah,
expertise.
you're not going to get that. Sorry.
Fuck.
Unless like some outside source gives it to you, but like alone that's not happening.
Crow, wink, wink. You are the only outside source.
Anyways,
I want to teach Harold how to fetch something and bring it to me.
animal handling.
Yes. 17? That's okay. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you have been training the centipede for quite a long time now. I mean,
Yep.
you managed to teach that specific trick to them.
Oh, yeah. This is going to come in so much. It's going to come in handy so often, guys.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
gonna come in so much handy.
I can't wait for like the
Say
one
that.
time where we're like, man, we can't get to this one spot, but a certain centipede-sized thing could get there. Wait a minute.
This centipede-sized hole. It has a key on the other side.
Well,
To be
yeah,
fair,
if
Harold
Harold
is
locked
it
that
has-
down,
So he's
there
not
are-
very small.
There are 100 small keys. How are we going to get them all?
Love him. Great.
Okay. Anything
Yeah,
else
that's all
apart
I'm
from
gonna
that?
do.
Um, I don't think there's much I can really do.
Hmm.
So
Just a second.
Da-da.
Breach. You specifically. A little bit later in the night. It is more like when it is very quiet. The others already preparing themselves to go to bed. You do hear again, like the core that you keep with yourself, from that Warforged. You kind of pick it up and you look at it. It is. Sometimes you can hear like little sounds from it. It is doing like little sounds again. It is very very quiet, but you can clearly recognize like it's almost like it was singing or something.
Can
It
I try
is-
to?
Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to describe it like it is the times that like you can hear it like uh quote unquote singing, like it is very quiet. It doesn't last very long. This time like where you're listening to it, like it kind of just keeps going on, and it's a little bit more, I'd say, fast paced than the other times. I would like if you imagine the sound, it would be like a little magic not magic box, a little like music box.
Okay. Can I like understand as if it's trying to express something or something else is happening?
Make an insight
It calls
check.
you a bitch.
Hold on, I need to remember. Do I have proficiency in this? 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second. We're streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Beep-a-doo.
Do I have
So true.
Proficiency? I do not.
So true, so real.
That's 20.
That's a 20.
Whoa, that's
Y-
good.
you can feel the like kind of just like
Second.
okay.
Incredible. Here's a wait. Where is it? Anyways.
Hmm.
Here's a picture.
Hmm. Yeah, I gotta show the winter Leor.
There's more where that came from.
Here, so everyone on stream can see it. There we go.
Oh, okay. Then they're really gonna like these.
I was supposed to show the winter Leora
Oh yeah, I love her.
because I
She's so
really like
cute.
her. It actually
Yeah.
it
Wait, is that
actually
something
makes
Liara
sense.
does? Did
Hmm?
she change colors?
She
Yeah,
changes with the
she's an
season.
Eladrin.
I never
You
knew
guys
that.
you guys have been the one that is on stream. It's the autumn one because you guys were in autumn for like the biggest part of the campaign. It is turned into winter now.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi,
Thank
Beck.
God. I can romantically
So
pursue
what
her
was
now
going on
being
with the
a
core?
ginger.
I had to dip back.
The core. Okay. You can kind of like by listening to it a little bit, it feels like um it's trying to communicate but more through emotion than words. Um it feels like apparently it can kind of see or sense what's around, and kind of going with you in the journey, kind of like it's kind of pleased with like the situation at hand.
He's
The
proud of you, bro. He's proud of you.
it is very different from when you first got it. That it was just like an inanimate object that sometimes like made a little beeping noise. It feels like it gained a little bit more sentience the more you carried it around with you.
Okay.
That's literally me.
Um,
That's weird.
we sat
No, I'm
from the other
gonna
side of the
talk
camp.
about. Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, I guess Breach just kind of like keeps it. He keeps it like he's starting to like not use it to where um he's whenever they're like resting, he's not keeping the core in like a bag. He's actually taking it out and like kind of like holding it while he's doing his like sentry's rest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very
So,
nice. Nice.
yeah.
Apart from that, on your journey back to like to Agartha, it is the regular road now. You guys like now that you are outside of Dremiers, you don't have the threat. Like you don't have the threat of the night. So you guys kind of slow down a little bit. Takes a little bit until you actually get to Crystalmoor. But I'd say nothing much happens in the way there. It is a nice break from the constant, like the constant threat that you guys were under the entire time you were in Dremiers. Yeah.
Good.
I do like
Oh.
not being under constant threat.
I also love not being under constant threat. It's pretty cool.
Great. Yeah. Everything's fine.
I mean, not under constant threat is not. I mean, war, but like it's okay for
Yeah, war and all that nonsense.
now. all that silly shit.
Those
You're like,
minor,
oh yeah,
those minor details. Yeah.
minor inconveniences.
Um,
I don't know, guys. I need to put my long rest because I haven't done that yet.
yeah. Don't forget about that.
I was like,
Uh,
how have I already spent spell slot?
Let me check to see if I have everything. Yeah, I've got everything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I
I'm
didn't
good
do
now.
anything last time.
Mhm.
I haven't. Did we read the last update of the Kaluza book? Yeah, right.
I believe you
Yeah.
did. Is the one that is in lore?
Yeah.
You did.
It's-
Yes.
okay.
It's the one.
Sweet.
It's the one with the names in the wall.
Oh yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so cute.
Which is nice.
Mhm.
Where is it?
When you
Where
guys,
can I go?
after a little while, you guys actually get to Crystal Moor. It is that whole like kind of process again of like just going up the mountain, passing through like those golden gates. You have like some guards that just salute you as you go by. You like as you guys like make your way towards the castle, like people in the street do recognize you and like kind of wave at you.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yuck.
It is.
Ooh.
It is. It is. When you guys get to here, like it's an actual question, and so like, was it better or worse than being? Is this better or worse than being hated?
That's a genuine question.
At least Remiers didn't have to go for this bullshit.
Yeah.
When you guys are getting closer to the castle, Finnifer actually speaks up. I actually think this is where I get off. I need to go back to the
Oh.
Wizard Tower now.
We'll miss you,
Oh,
bro.
well, it was great having you.
It was
You helped out a lot.
it was great going with you. Actually, I actually think I
We're
might
so
actually.
glad you didn't die, little man.
I'm glad also. Though that obviously wouldn't have happened. The situation was completely under control.
Totally.
Yes.
Think
Yeah.
back when we thought he
Totally
was dead
under
for a
control.
second.
I actually think that. Well, I might actually return to Dremiers.
What? To do what?
I have been thinking while we were making our way out of there. It is a very. It is kind of confusing how things got to this, and I kind of feel like them being that way is kind of our fault. I still wanted to do some. I still wanted to go there and do some research and maybe offer some help, I guess.
Are
Okay.
you wanted there? No, I don't think anyone ever saw your.
Hmm?
Because
Yeah,
we're
no.
wanted there, and you were with us, but you disguised us the whole time.
Yes.
So you're fine.
They still think of my turtle self, and I don't think I am as recognizable as you.
I don't think you bear
Very
much
true.
resemblance to the turtle, so I think you should be fine.
Yes. Well, I will return to the Wizard Tower now. I will still be here for a little while. If you want to pay me a visit.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Does Finnifer have like anything that's like substantial about him? Maybe not like a crown or something, but just like something on him.
No, actually, Finnifer,
Oh my
he
god.
like, where are you asking?
I want to take something from him.
You want to steal from him?
Yes,
Do
but
you
like
want? Do you want to steal
like-
do you want to steal a pouch of components?
I don't need to do that. I'm not poor. I just need to like I just want something that's like Finnifer-esque, you know?
Huh. I don't think so, actually.
He's
Fin-
so lame.
No,
He's so bland.
Finnifer is kind of like basic, I guess would be the word to describe him.
Great.
He's simple.
Great.
Great. So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna open my arms for like a hug, and then when he hugs me, I'm gonna pull one of his hairs out of his head.
You're freaky. You're freaky.
I'm not pulling his hair. I'm taking one hair.
I know.
like, he kind of goes in for the hug, like he does hug you like after like you pull the hair, like he does the thing where like he gets up with you still on his arm, like he goes in for like a group hug.
Aw.
Put me down.
And now I
No,
will
I'm
say
kidding.
goodbye to you, my true friends.
Oh,
We had so much fun.
he's so sweet.
And I cannot wait for
Wow, that's very sweet.
the other adventures of Finnifer Shinebright and the TBD.
Oh yeah, good for you. I'm sure if I guess I'd have to ask my parents first, but like I'm sure if you ever need a place to stay, you could go back there.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah, Oak
Finfer,
Mountain.
until then, I guess.
Yep. Well, I'm going now. He
Oh,
kind of
bye.
grabs his stuff. It's just like his weird wizard stuff, like just a bunch of books that he didn't use during the travel.
It's so real.
Wait, I wanna. That's actually me too. But Sherry has a question to ask Kui.
For sure.
So you know how your guys warned you about, going to see your parents and the other, Arakakra?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because they didn't like us, I would assume, because they were very much like, they're monsters, kill them, you know?
Mm-hmm. She underestimated your ability to make friends.
She underestimated how cool I am, I guess.
Yep, pretty much.
We'll go with that.
Yeah,
Because it's the truth, Breach.
exactly. That is the truth. I think she was just like, hey, these people don't like you that much. Be careful. A lot of stereotypes. You saw the Breach puppet. Like, come on. That was
Yes.
perfectly reasonable amount of wariness.
Caution. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's good that you ignored the warnings.
I agree.
God, why am I always so tired of this shit?
Very irresponsible, but
Okay.
sometimes that's okay.
I'm gonna be right back because my food just got here, and I don't think my mom is getting it yet, so I have to go get it. So be right back.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Bye,
Um,
Finnifer.
Bye.
Bye, Jennifer.
And then he's gone.
And he is gone back to the wizard tower.
No. I don't know why I figured he'd just keep following us around.
I'll miss
I was
him.
just like, yeah, why not? He's
um,
not a person. He's just a little guy.
not a person.
Oh.
So
Was that the core?
What?
There was a little beep.
That's my bad, guys. I'm using a facial massager tool right now. I gotta get my spas in. My spa.
Okay.
I have a list. I have teeth whitening strips on right now.
Awesome.
Beauty is paying you guys.
Okay. You guys gotta go to the castle now.
Do we really have to do that?
I don't know, Queen. It's up to you.
Do we? I guess we'll go.
I guess.
Wait, did all the kids get portaled away,
Yes.
or are they okay?
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Wait. They did get portaled away outside of the city, and then they were transported by the Twin Blades.
Which are not who we're with, or we are with them? No,
Well,
we're in
what-
our
what do
own
you-
little cart. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
yeah, no.
understand. Okay, I get it now.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Is this right
I
back?
guess we'll go to the castle.
Yeah.
I just heard him
Nice.
breathe into the mic, so yeah.
He's
Yeah, I have to
breathing.
grab my food.
Yeah, I had to grab my food.
Hungry.
So real.
The Crystal Wall Castle.
Mm.
As the gates open up for you. Not the gates, like the giant fucking door that every castle has opens up. You see like those knights with like the golden armor saluting you as you get in. You go through like that very long hallway with all the stained glass of the heroes, not including Acheron.
That would be awkward.
It would be. Eventually, inside of the castle, you do manage to spot Harold before he like sees you. He is kind of like just walking through like that main room where his throne is.
How does he
Wait, no,
look?
I jumped.
Oh
I
my
used
God.
stealth. I'd like to roll stealth to scare him.
Go ahead.
He might
I want to
kill you.
out.
I wanted to like ask whether he looks any worse for wear.
He's gonna
Oh,
kill
what do you
you.
mean?
You're gonna jump scare
Like,
Harold, and he's gonna like
Does it look like he's
power word death.
well, I guess stressed?
Hold on, I forgot to pull up my.
Make an insight check, Breach, or perception, whatever works.
Okay.
Take whatever's better. So
Yeah.
Wait, give me a minute, you guys. Give me a minute.
18. Breach. From here, you can kind of see like Harold seems to be like kind of mumbling to himself a little bit, like as he kind of turns a little bit to the right, and you can actually see his face. He looks like he hasn't slept in like days.
Oh,
I'm about to
oh.
scare the shit out of him.
You're
You're
gonna
going
give
to
him
kill
his
him.
whole. You're gonna either give him a heart attack,
Jerry,
or he's gonna fireball you.
you are currently hidden.
I'm gonna creep up behind him and go.
That's the worst.
I'm going to throw an intimidation check. Just
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh no.
Let's see, what's my intimidation? Oh no, it's only +8.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Only
Ah.
+8.
Okay, he doesn't kill me.
You do do that, like as you do manage to surprise him. He's not scared though. Like you
Oh.
don't manage to scare him though, and he's like, "Oh, you're already here." That was quicker
Yes,
than I
you are.
imagined, actually.
Yeah, we 8 down, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
We nailed it.
8 down.
I wish I mean we
um,
killed it.
I suppose that you managed to get the shard then.
Breach
Wait, we were
holds
supposed to
up
get a shard?
the piece.
Yes, we did get the shard.
Guys, you are so not funny. Okay, I'm trying
Very well.
to play a massive prank.
Okay.
Was the massive prank the crown?
Wow.
Bro, chill.
Oh,
I'm sorry I started a war, bro. Not my fault.
Yes, we
um,
we still need to talk about that. I
Talk
have
about
dispatched a messengers to not only apologize for whatever happened, but also, well, try to agree in a peace treaty. You did. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that later. Um,
I'm in trouble.
what? Well, the we have the third shard of the sword, correct?
Yes.
mhm.
We just see
Um,
the last one.
yes. Um, before we move on to the, I actually recommend you to just rest in the castle. Um, well, I still need to take care of things. Um, well, um, I apart from resting in the castle, I don't think there's anything else you can do in the moment.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm
Now
Um,
we get to fuck around.
Breach walks off, but he's actually not walking off to go find his room. He's walking to find the Harold's study. I guess
Harold
he
stash.
wants to find the book.
you mean like Harold's his actual like office or the or a library? Because there's the two of them in the castle.
Library, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You can go to the
Library.
library.
I would like to find books, any books I can find on Orion.
Hmm.
Is that the place where the crown was stolen?
Yes.
Yes.
It is the
Okay.
Dwarven Kingdom. I'm going to do it the same way that I did it in the Dramir's library. So I'm just going to explain it to you in a more dynamic way instead of just giving you text. Um, the Kingdom of Orion, the Orion is like your more typical like dwarven kingdom type. They are very much in like very focused in the whole forge thing. It is very important to them specifically the like they for them to forge their own things and like make everything that they use. One of those things, for example, is their crowns. The king makes his own crown. Is the thing like the king is meant to forge his own crown, as well as all of his other equipment. Um,
Makes sense.
the crown that is why, for example, it was so important in the burial, like because it is the king's crown. He made it. It was his. That's why like stealing it was like such a big problem to them. The same goes for like the regular king's crown. The current king, sorry. Um, so yeah. Anything else more specific that you would want to know about Orion?
I want to more closely because Breach doesn't see a way for us to get around any possible war with them other than getting the crown itself back from Greed. So he wants to study any book he can find on like their recent inventions in war advancements, I guess. Like their what is their best what can he expect if he is to meet the people of Orion on the field? Like tactics, weapons.
Orion, they are okay. Because of their whole thing is like very good, they just have like really good quality equipment and stuff like that. They are very militarized in a way. Their main strategy is to just go forward and steamroll whatever is in their way. Like that's their main thing. they are also like very famous for like just battles of attrition. Just continue to push forward until the enemy can't fight anymore. Um, like that's their main thing.
Okay.
You don't have a lot of information in like actual stuff that they use, apart from like the regular medieval, like weapons and stuff.
Yeah, like heavy infantry is like a staple of them.
Hmm.
Heavy armor, heavy weapons,
Yeah,
fucking crush whatever's in their way. So
exactly.
Breach is like he takes out like a piece of paper and he starts writing down possible like troop combinations that he could use, like heavy infantry, likely little to no cavalry, light ranged cavalry and archers are going to be the best bet. Siege
Mhm.
weapons are going to have to be repurposed to more fit attacking them. Hit and run tactics are the best chance they have here. Siege battles, anything that isn't meeting them blade to blade is going to be the best bet.
Mhm.
He's just writing down this whole kind of like I guess document on trying to understand, like he's also like grabbing books based on like what does Agartha specialize in, like magic and all of
Mhm.
that other stuff, especially like
Agartha,
understanding High Golf.
Agartha, like their military, it is very like varied. Like they don't excel on anything. They are kind of like they are like competent in everything, but not masterful in anything.
Okay.
Like they are very well rounded.
I also expect like magic is like a big focus as well
Yes.
in Agartha. So then magic is also going to be a big thing. Like anyone who can cast a fireball is going to be very helpful.
Mhm.
Heat metal is probably going to be the best spell they can use.
Mhm.
Little like fucked up, but it's war.
Mhm. Um.
But yeah, he's like doing this whole document on this shit.
Very well. Um. Cherry, Kui.
Um, I'd say Quee's pretty pissed right now, so she's just gonna go to her room.
Mhm. Are you just going to stay in your room?
Um, yeah. I think she's just gonna like take a nap
Mhm.
or something.
Kui.
Oh.
After a
We're not
little
just gonna
while, after a little while, like you hear someone knock on your door.
Yeah, I'll get up and I'll go open it.
Mhm. You kind of open it. There is one of the maids that work in the castle. Um, Mrs. Kui. Um,
Mm,
King Harold actually told me to bring this to you. And it is a little plate with a bunch of cookies.
oh.
He
Thank
didn't.
you.
He also told me that he didn't know which one you would like, so we just gave you one of each one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you
No
very
problem.
much.
Mhm.
There was also just for no reason a bug cookie.
Yes.
Quee's like, she's like, oh fuck, I hate this guy right now, but he just gave me a whole plate of cookies. That's crazy. And she'll like look to the left and she'll look to the right and she'll be like, anyways,
More
uh,
for me.
no, for real. And then, I think with this plate of cookies, she'll eat the bug one because literally no one else would want to eat that. Um, and then, is there any way I can find is Harold the one that took in the kids? Like, would I know if they're in the castle?
You don't know actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Fuck, who would I ask? Can I find the guy that like hangs out with Gray, like the
Yeah.
second in command or whatever?
It is Edmund.
Yeah, I'll find Edmund.
You just look a little bit around. Edmund, like he seems to be carrying like some books, like probably bringing them to Gray. Um, Kui.
Edmund, hey. Do you remember it was like a week ago, whatever. Like
Yeah.
a bunch of kids got teleported, presumably here?
Oh, the ones that you rescued from Dreniers.
Yeah, those kids.
Yeah. Harold took care of that. They were, well, according to him, they were already sent to orphanages so they could go, you know, be
Mm,
adopted. Um, just
okay.
a bunch of kids being teleported right into Agartha. It will take a little bit of time before we can actually get them to proper families.
No, that's reasonable. I was just wondering where they went.
But okay.
Okay.
Is there something troubling you?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm cool.
I'll stay.
Insight check.
I'll stay out of your way then.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Are you insight
guess
checking
I don't-
Edmund?
Mm, insight checking Edmund. Yeah, sure, why not? What's my insight? Oh, it's actually not that bad. It's not very good, but it's not bad. Just to cancel it out, I'll give myself guidance. 21!
Okay, Kui. Edmund, he is like a very cranky old man. If you weren't like directly going to talk with him, he wouldn't have talked back to you. He is not interested at all in speaking. He just wants to go bring the stuff to Gray.
This guy is an icon. I'm just gonna be like, so, yeah, I just have one question.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh my god. Anyways, damn, bro, you made me forget what I was gonna say. Kind of sassy. Yeah, so do you know anything about, I'm just gonna ask you because you seem like a nerd. Do
Yeah.
you know any, do, do you know
Just
anything
rolls his
about,
eyes.
like,
Spit it out, bro.
maybe Agartha. I don't know if it was actually Agartha. They were saying it was Agartha about like them storming Uka Mountain or attacking Uka Mountain and like killing a bunch of people and stuff.
You mean the Uka Mountain, the one in Dremiers, right?
Yes.
I do think I heard about that. It was a few years ago, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure.
three.
No, it wasn't us. We didn't have Agartha specifically, unless it was some criminal organization that there would be no reason for us to just randomly attack one of the cities of Dremiers.
That's what I thought. Okay, thanks, Edmund. I'll see you later.
Nah, okay.
So miserable all the time. What is up with that guy? I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess Queen she'll just like go back dejectedly into her room and like sit down again and like open the windows and stuff and like be all sad and mopey and stuff.
Yeah. Cherry?
That's
Any-
me.
Yeah. Anything you would want to do in the castle?
I stare at the wall until my friends come back to talk to me.
You do
Awesome.
hear
I was gonna say your mom's
yeah,
literally
you're
here,
on your
so
room,
what are you
right?
talking about?
You're on your room, right, Cherry?
Yeah.
You do hear someone knocking on the door. Cherry, are you in there?
Yes?
It's your mom, by the way.
Nice. Mom!
Hi, Cherry.
I open the door and I give her a hug.
Yeah, she
With
comes
your
back.
one arm.
Are you okay? It's been a while since we actually talked.
Oh yeah, no, everything's pretty good, actually.
Okay. Did Greed ask you
Oh.
anything?
Did you know that I didn't have an arm?
she
know that I
she
have
kind
an arm?
of she kind of looks down and like her eyes just widen. What happened to you?
I lost my arm.
I can see that, Cherry. How did you lose your arm? When did this
It's
happen?
wrong.
Why didn't you talk to me?
I think we were busy. When we were fighting Acheron, he kind of took it. Which is to say, he chopped it off. He didn't like steal it.
I do feel like you're making jokes about this situation. It is very traumatic to just see my child without an arm.
Okay, well, it's traumatic to not have an arm. All right, so leave me and my coping method alone.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus, Greed said I was gonna get a new one. Eventually. And he seems pretty trustworthy to me. That's a joke, by the way.
Cherry, you are very difficult to have a daughter as.
That's not very nice.
No, it isn't. And she kind of just like brings you in for another hug.
Yippee! Luigi time! I
Oh
start
my
making
God.
Mario Kart sound effects in my joy. Well, how have you been? How's castle life treating you?
It's been actually pretty nice. It's the first time
Yeah,
I have been.
I can imagine.
It's the first time I have been in a castle. There, people bring stuff to me all the time. I've been talking with Harold a lot. He really likes when I braid his hair.
Mom, if you seduce him, I can be a princess.
Cherry.
So true.
Cherry.
Wait, and then if does he have any children? Oh my God, I could become queen.
Not that I know of.
Mom, I demand that you fall in love with this man.
As one does.
I mean, you don't need to demand me of anything, but okay, all right, Cherry. Wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Cherry, I need it. Cherry.
Yeah?
You didn't answer the first question. Did you agree to ask anything of you? Like,
Not
at
yet.
all?
Nope, not yet.
That's a relief, actually.
Yeah.
He,
No insight check. She can't insight check me.
she trusts you.
And oh
Why would she doubt her own daughter? She would never lie to her.
Shut up, man. You make me feel bad.
That's good.
That is so much.
I
worse
do
than-
I do want you to be wary of it. Do not trust him for even a second. I
I
am
won't.
very sorry that you were pulled into this.
It was my choice.
Yeah, but you only needed to make the choice because of me. And I don't think that's fair.
Well, technically, I was hunting down you, and that was.
You also
why
didn't know
Stefan
about
found me.
that. That's still not fair. It wasn't your fault, is what I'm saying.
Well, it's not your fault either.
Ugh,
It is.
this is difficult.
I raise my fist to the sky, and then I realize that he's probably in hell. So I crouch down to the ground and I look at it menacingly. And I realize that I look stupid, so I get up.
It is. Well, it's glad to see that you're still okay for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
okay.
How have you and your friends been doing? Actually, I heard that you went to Dremier's.
Mom,
Yeah.
I need relationship advice. I
Oh.
Mom, I wrote our names together on my notebook and I put a little heart around it, and she's still not into me, and I don't know what to do.
Cherry, I don't think that's all you need.
What?
Have you two been talking for a while? Who is it?
Oh my god, it's nobody. Stop, Mom. It's embarrassing.
Is it the dragon lady?
No.
That is so real.
I think for a second after she says that, and then I say no. But I think about it.
All right, keep your secrets. So, what advice do you need exactly?
I don't know, man. I'm always scared of liking someone more than they like me. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. The kind of a relationship thing you two need to actually respect and love each other equally as much. Have you talked about them? About this kind of stuff?
I think so.
You think so?
Well, yes. I mean, I was, but I don't know if she was. You know what I mean? Like I was talking about it like these are the things we need to overcome in order to have a healthy relationship. And she was like, okay, but what if she doesn't actually want a relationship? Like, she never said, okay, great, let's do this. Like, come here, Pookie. She was like,
then
okay.
You need to set this kind of stuff down. If you two play this little game of, like, if you play this little game of not knowing if it's serious or not, I don't think this relationship is going to go any far.
So, well, she was okay. Well,
I'm saying that you need to put the cards on the table. You need to talk with her.
Oh God, if only she was in this episode.
If only.
She's not absent. Okay, so I'll just be like, I'll propose. Mom, I need to buy a ring.
we can go buy a ring. I'm sure there must be some lovely ones in the city.
Yes, you're so supportive. I love you.
I am very supportive of my daughter that lost an arm.
Imagine that, like you aren't even in an official relationship with this person. You hand them a ring.
That's how it used to be, man. That's how it used to be. You meet someone twice, you vibe, you get married.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Oh my God.
I'm sure she has many goats and cows.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. I need to get her. I need to go. Wait. Is this a good time? Is this a good time? Like, what if it's not the time? Is this the time to like be like, I'm serious about you. Get serious about me. Or if you are, then like maybe I should get a gift. I should get like oh my God, flowers. I should get stuff. And she's not in this episode, so it'll be a surprise.
Sure, I guess.
She can't hear what I'm saying right now.
Unless of course she watches the VOD.
No. Okay, so so what's my plan? I take out a cork like a cork board, and I start connecting pictures of us with like red string, and I stare at it, and I stare at it some more, and I say, And then I say, what's the plan?
Were you going to buy flowers too? I guess.
You are so not good at this. Well, actually, that makes sense. You're a single mom, and I love you for it. But you don't know anything about this. Who knows anything about this? Fuck, Qui doesn't. Breach doesn't. Does Armin?
He is a child.
Yeah, obviously. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying you don't know. Oh my God.
But she does have high wisdom. How does that work?
Do you think Harold was Harold ever married?
I don't think so.
Oh, has he ever been in a relationship?
How am I supposed to know?
Perfect. You're his wife. I mean,
not yet.
my
Well, this is
God.
perfect. So I go find him. I ask him about his relationships, and I feed him like little hints that he should get with you so that I can become a princess, and then eventually a queen, and then queen of the world. I cackle. I burst out of the room, leaving my mom in there.
You cackle.
A very, being on the road that long probably wasn't good for that girl. Scene changes. Next scene.
It fades to black.
I suppose we can go back to Breach since
Yes.
I actually wrote like, oh, what would happen if he actually did this whole like writing the like study on their battle tactics? I'm like, I'm gonna just write it out myself. So it's over in general, and I think he would go find Harold
Mm-hmm.
if the opportunity like arises, and he says, Harold,
Harold is in his office. That was probably like the first place that you went to look for him, so it didn't take long.
okay, yeah,
But
Breach
you know I'm
just
gonna find Harold soon, right? And you're gonna be interrupted.
Breach kind of walks in and says, "Oh, I'm not intruding, but I understand that there is a possibility that war will break out between Agatha and Orion.
Um,
And he holds a piece of paper and says, I did a little study on whatever tactics I could muster from the library, and he
Mhm.
pushes the document onto Harold's desk.
mhm. Breach, you do notice like when you entered the office, Harold was looking at the like that little painting of his mom that he showed Liara. Like when Liara questioned him about his mom, like he showed a picture of her. He's kind of looking at it, and then like when you kind of enter the room and you explain yourself, like he kind of puts it down on his table. Um, oh, very well. He kind of grabs the document, like he does a good read of it. These are actually very good observations.
The only
Um,
observation I couldn't make in detail was that of magic. I do not know the capability that High Golf has. I left them out, and it could be another way for us to gain an advantage over them.
yes. Since High Golf is now under my control, they will be a part of the war. We cannot just leave those types of resources aside. Do you, when it comes to planning for magic, and what we will need to do, I can deal with that. These notes that you left, they actually already help a lot.
Good.
Breach,
Hmm?
have you, just a question, have you ever thought about just life in general? What it's going to be after a while?
I would be lying if I said that I haven't, and that it's still a mystery to me.
It is difficult not to think about the future, especially for people like us. I, of course, do not know how long your type live, but I will still be here for a long time. Did you have you ever thought about what we're going to leave behind?
I have, and I don't I don't know if he kind of like looks away, thinking just my idea was it had an original one and it was arrogant,
Hmm.
where the triarchy, whatever controls my people, I've thought about the battle between the us and them, the TBD.
Yes.
I've thought about it over and over again. And the one day I glimpsed what would happen if I succeeded. It's me either leading my people into a new age, or or just letting them figure it out amongst themselves. I don't know which one I want, and I don't know if I want to even be a part of what they're going to become.
I see. Do you, in this hypothetical scenario, do you imagine you and your friends living together?
No. The responsibilities we'd all have at the end of this would be far too great.
Hmm.
Kui is all her lifespan. I've done studies on it. It's short.
Don't you think
20 years in total.
just as a mental exercise? What if it didn't need to be this unfair?
If it wasn't this unfair, then I wouldn't be in this same world. I wouldn't be in this same position.
Wouldn't 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 it be better if we grasped for everything that we have as hard as we can so it stays? Do
I
you
have
want to
thought about that.
hear would you like to hear a bit about myself?
Go on.
I would imagine that you would at least sympathize with it a little bit.
Go on. I would like to hear.
A few years back, when the war between Dremiers and Agartha started, I was just at the right age to be sent to battle. My father, he was a good king. He was not a good father, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
My mother, unlike him, was not an elf. She was human. And when I was sent to battle, I didn't see her for a long time. Eventually, when I came back, she was dead. Can you comprehend that? That I left someone behind, and when I came back, she was gone in a glimpse. Just a short part of my lifespan. And then
Harold.
now, I think to myself, I look at all the people around me, and I look at my kingdom, and I know that even if I will die before my kingdom crumbles, it will crumble, Breach. And I don't want that to happen.
I have lived long enough to understand that all good things must eventually come to an end. The harder you hold on to something, the firmer your grip, the tighter it is, the more desperately you hold it, trying to keep it from crumbling. Is that when it crumbles, your arm will crumble as well. You will destroy yourself in the attempt to keep it from crumbling.
But what if it didn't need to be that way?
If it didn't need to be that way, then so many empires from long days past would still rule this world. Agartha wouldn't exist as we know it now. Neither Dramiers, neither Orion, none of them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that would be for the
Ancient
best.
things. Sometimes we think it would be, but then we think about the events that led up to this very moment, and then you question: is the journey from then till now? It made you into who you are. It didn't happen on a freak accident. It felt predetermined when you look back at it. And when you wonder what would have happened if you did something differently, what would have happened if that thing never happened at all, then you aren't even looking at yourself anymore. We're looking at a completely different person.
I think that was a good mental exercise.
I need more of those.
Well, uh, I believe then you already did more than enough with this, and like he holds like the notes that you wrote. Um, it actually surprises me that you had so much knowledge about it.
When you fight in enough battles, when you witness what it is to be in the thick of the fighting, to feel the blood splash on you every time you make a slash or a punch or thrust, then you understand. You get a glimpse of the tactics. What put you into this position makes it easier to understand tactics, easier to understand the logistics behind all of it.
Yes, I do understand that. Well, if you were free to go, is what I'm saying.
He nods and then walks out of the room.
Hmm.
He doesn't close the door like immediately, but he like stops like as the door's like halfway closed, and he looks back and says, "Harold, do not let desperation to hold on to everything you hold dear not only destroy yourself, but everything else around you." And he closes the door and walks away.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Was Sherry still going to go talk with Harold?
Yep. I didn't want to interrupt until I was, ready to interrupt. I slam open the door.
God damn it. Yes, Sherry.
I raise my fist and I say, I'm going to ask Liara out on a romantic date.
And how can I help you?
My mother has terrible advice. Okay, well actually she's a lovely woman, and I think really she just needs someone to like love her and stay by her side. And isn't that what we all want? You know what I mean? I'm sure you've seen she's a very, very lovely woman. I stare into his eyes. Anyway, but I need someone who has romantic experience, because I need to make this perfect. But Breach, oh hey Breach, and Queen have never dated anyone. So what about you? Have you dated anyone?
Anymore.
Where are you getting at? Where are you getting at exactly?
I sit down on his desk. So, have you ever dated anyone, King?
Oh my god!
Not King as in actual King. I mean King as in like, what's up, King? Like,
Yes, I have, Cherry. Why?
Well, I want advice, obviously. Wait,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Are you busy?
No, I'm not anymore. Okay, it's about Liara, right?
Yes.
Okay. With Liara specifically, I'm not even going to question if you should or not. If you just want my advice, just invite her to have like a drink or eat something. Just talk with her, buy her something nice. Say exactly what you want with that relationship, and keep a firm ground is what I'm saying. Understood?
I'm taking notes right now.
Okay. Is that enough?
Is she like, do you think she's a silver jewelry or a gold jewelry person?
I love this because it's Crow having to pull all of the zero experience he has with this into words.
She's probably like a flower, specifically one that is not dead.
Why would I pick a dead flower?
I don't know. Like, just don't remove a flower from the ground. Like, give it in a little pot or something.
Oh, in like a pot, like
Yeah.
a live. Oh, okay. Yeah. When you said dead, I thought you meant like a cut flower that like had shriveled up.
Yeah,
like,
no, that obviously not.
Okay. So, Harold, who have you dated before? Were they women?
Why are you asking?
No reason. No reason. So, my mother, she's pretty cool, right? Have you guys been getting along lately?
We have talked to yes a lot lately.
She said she likes you like her braiding your hair.
Yes, when I have the time, and she does also.
Oh my god.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah. No, she was just talking to me about, how much she appreciated your company. She thought you were like a, super cool dude.
She does?
She didn't say dude, I said dude. Yeah. Said she really appreciated having a place to stay, after everything that went down. And yeah, the normal stuff. I guess I'll just leave now. Think on that. Thanks for the
Okay.
advice.
It's no problem. Make an insight check.
He hates me so much. I don't fucking need an inside check. He hates me.
No, make the insight check.
Oh my god. I hope he's into my mom. Wait.
Oh my god.
I want to be a princess. I want to be a
He's
princess.
into my mom.
Not for any weird reasons, guys. I just want to be queen. And this is a very logical way to do it.
It's just such a wraparound way to become a princess.
But by like taking my mom and the king and being like kiss.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Insight with my insight. -2.
2 insight?
-2.
Oh my god.
I'd like to use inspiration.
Yeah, period.
Sure, whatever.
Verily. It's that gives advantage, right?
It gives a plus 1d4.
Oh. Quee, can I have guidance?
She's not here. No.
Okay. Tell me the
15. He did seem like very happy when you said like she did enjoy his company.
Yes!
I'm kind of obsessed. Yes! This is my new OTP, guys.
I
New
know, I'm so
established
smart.
OTP.
I'm so smart. Oh god, this is awesome. I'm glad he didn't just say. I was worried you'd be like he actually did when he said no problem. He meant that it was a huge problem and he hates you. I'd be like, but just in case, I wait before closing the door. I say, also, I appreciate everything. Me, not my mother. This is me. I appreciate everything you do for your kingdom and for us in order to help your kingdom. I know it's not always easy, but you want the best for everyone, and that is evident. Verily, henceforth, something, and then I leave.
Thank you very much, Sherry. That actually means a lot
Nailed
to me.
it. I'm thrilled. I'm so good at this socially interacting thing.
You are.
Oh, wait, shit, I didn't realize he was still there.
Yeah, you didn't close my door.
Oh, sorry. Shit, I close the door. And then I cackle and I say,
Nice.
my 70-step process to becoming queen. I don't do that. He's
Anyways.
like,
Does anyone else want to do something?
Oh, I actually. Well, what are we doing right now? Can I
You got
enlist my boys?
currently you guys are just like resting and hanging around the castle.
Okay. Well, Armin isn't here. I'd invite her. She's also my boy. But I'll find Queen and I'll find Breach and I'll say, who wants to go shopping with me?
Shopping?
Yep.
Do I need to buy things for my spells? Most of my spells require... Actually, yeah, I need to go buy component pouches.
Sweet. Breach, you want to go? You want to go
Not-
shopping? Is he there?
He's
Is he
not-
anywhere? Is he
Not
alive?
here.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Gone?
Wake up, King.
Bismarck! He probably went to
Breach.
the bathroom.
Cringe.
Okay, well, we'll
I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
Right on
King,
time.
do you want to go shopping? Do you want to go shopping with me and Kui?
Sure.
Shopping.
I grab him by the shoulders. I look him in the eyes and I say, "I'm gonna propose to Liara,"
No.
and then
we
I
should-
walk away.
Wait, who convinced
Propose
us that this
what?
was a good idea?
Marriage.
Rich
Uh,
immediately tilts his head like, okay.
Now that I
Here's the
literally had a
first
goddess tell me it's complicated.
Do not no. Wait. Just wait for that.
No, maybe
not know
don't wait.
what?
Maybe, just don't do it. How about we don't? How about we rethink this? Who did you talk to that convinced you to propose to Liara?
My mom and Harold. I give them a
Good.
thumbs up.
Make an
Really
inside
don't
check on
believe
that.
Either of them. Yeah,
Cherry roll deception. You can roll insight.
I'm
Well, I
rolling insight as
genuinely
well.
believe what I'm saying, despite the lack of truth in it. I'm like, yeah, for sure.
oh,
That's what they said, right?
Are not fair. Oh wow.
It is physically impossible for me to score that low, but thanks.
Listen,
That
there's an
low.
off chance you might roll an natural.
Oh my god!
Christ.
Are they convinced
Yeah.
Convinced of what?
Yeah, they are.
that Harold told me to propose to Liara?
Is
Okay,
a
remind me to
swinger.
punch.
I don't
It
know
is-
if we
it
should
is-
trust
it is
him
like-
with his romantic advice.
It is like if when Cherry says that, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but she's saying it with like she's so like confident about it. She genuinely believes that so much that you were like, maybe it's true.
Okay, well, Cherry, you know, let's maybe not take romantic advice from them. They're probably the two worst people, I would honestly say, to ask for, other than like, to ask for like romantic advice. Like, he's old and single. Your mom's also old and single. Is that
Well,
like?
I
Are
turn, I
those-
look at the camera, and I say, "Not for long."
Breach says, what the fuck are you looking at? You've done that so much now.
I turn back and I say, "Nothing."
She always turns directly to Crystal.
He's like, what the fuck did I do?
But okay, yeah. So we're not doing that.
Okay, fine. I'll just, say, I'll just tell her that I'm in love with her.
No. See, that also seems like a really forward bad idea. How
Okay.
about
I start crying.
you guys go on a date, normal casual date, and
Okay.
then you discuss your feelings about each other.
Casual date.
Yes. Just casual date. Just go get something to eat. Like a fancy restaurant around here. We have the money for it.
We definitely
Picnic.
do.
What's the
Oh
weather
yeah,
at?
picnic would be nice.
I like picnics. And then maybe some monsters would come up and we could romantically fight them together. That would be awesome.
That's definitely a possibility.
It is.
Anyways, I need to go find some component pouches, guys. That's why I came personally.
All right, Breach, you're gonna help me pick out some gifts for Liara.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I
great.
need to prepare
Okay.
my picnic. Oh, well, she might say no to the date, but if she says no, then Armin will go on the picnic with me, non-romantic.
Aw, cute.
Okay.
Can I come with?
Interesting.
Yes, everyone is invited, but Liara if she says no to me. I'm joking. She can come, I guess. It'll just be a friend picnic, family picnic. And then I invite my mother and Harold.
Oh
That's
my
fun.
god.
Okay,
Let's go.
I drag Breach along, and he only moves because he volunteered.
Yeah.
And then Ren is like the whole.
I feel like the
battle
first few seconds, it's just like Cherry grabbing him by the arm. She's not even able to move his arm. Like she's tugging on it. He just
I meant
walks
like
with
she
her.
just runs in place while she's holding.
She's so enthusiastic. She's so enthusiastic, and I mean that in a bad way.
But while me and Cherry are going off to get the gifts, Breach is also going to search for anything to just anything that could help him, like not a weapon, just like some sort of magical item to assist him.
In what way specifically?
Either in battle or doing checks for like the Tinker's tools.
Hmm. I'd say
That's
you
most of it.
you can't find anything yet. Not in Crystal Maw, no.
What?
Isn't this the capital? This is some bullshit.
Isn't this the capital?
Yeah, but
What is it?
it's also the capital of the like the most basic kingdom, like the main one. You know,
Hmm.
this isn't
Places of
Dremier.
defense?
This isn't Dremier's where like rabid beasts are like sold as pets.
I have a
in
quick
s-
question. How old does Harold look in human years?
in human years. I'm pretty sure Harold would be like 52, like he like
Okay.
early 50s.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All right. Sorry, Breach was doing stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't do stuff because I can't find anything.
Um, Cherry, you do find like a flower shop.
Oh.
If that-
Do they have any live flowers?
Yeah, they're most of them are already in pots.
Good.
Hmm.
Would any of them have grown in what's up with the Feywild? Does any are these other Feywild plants here?
No, the Feywild,
Oh.
as they like explaining the Feywild in universe, like, and to you people who, the only reason why you know about the Feywild is because you guys saw Varys. No one knows a lot about a Feywild, and it's mostly like a made-up fantasy thing, right?
Okay.
It's the equivalent of like the what's the name of the Shrek kingdom? Jesus Christ, I can't forget the
Oh
name.
my god.
Far away. Exactly. I forgot the name in English. Sorry. It's the equivalent of that. Like it is like a made up place where like made up stories take place in. But the problem is you guys saw Ferris, so you know that's a real place. No one else does though.
Okay.
But so yeah, no Feywild flowers is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Unless you want greed, unless you want to like find greed, maybe he could have something like that.
Well, okay. It doesn't seem thoughtful to get something from greed, but it also seems thoughtful to get something from the Feywild. Breach, what do you think I should do? Because it would show that
Okay.
I'm like accepting every part of her, and that I want her to connect with her culture and stuff, and
I
that I
think
want to understand
nature-
her.
I think nature in general will do that. I don't think we need to go to the Feywild.
I'm not saying
Because-
go to the Feywild thing. I mean, like, get something
Does
from the
this
Feywild.
flower shop
from
have
the-
anything that's from the Feywild, Crow?
No, we
No.
just said that.
No.
Greed
Yeah.
might, so we could try and find greed.
I'm going to be honest, I don't trust Greed as far as I can throw him, and judging by him, not very far. So
Just call him fat.
I say we
Yes.
stick to doing things here.
Okay.
In the material plane.
Verily, verily.
Yes. I know she's in Eladrin, so perhaps we could get something that could reference perhaps
Uh-huh.
her, the She is Summer, correct?
She Aladdin's change.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm talking about right now.
Right now it's
autumn, I
right
think.
now it's autumn.
Oh,
Autumn, so
Yeah.
perhaps an orange flower. And he's looking around, and I guess he finds one because here's the funny thing. I found this flower for another character in another like thing. So let me grab it real quick.
Hmm.
Uh,
what if I went? You know what? Okay, okay. I'm not saying your idea is wrong, but what if we like tried to find like symbolic meanings in the flowers? Like Liara is a very like fierce and strong person, and I love that about her. So what if we got some like flowers that represent like her ferocity positively?
Breach does pull up with the flower in images. He says, "So
Mhm.
we need to find the meaning behind a flower."
Mm-hmm. Is there a florist here?
There is below the mountain.
Can I find the florist?
Yeah.
I find the florist.
Nice.
I
You are in the forest.
I say, wait, what gender are they?
Or who?
What
Hmm?
the florist?
Oh.
What gender's the forest?
The florist.
Oh,
the
Oh!
forest.
Okay. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard it in forest.
Why would I want to find the florist?
Yeah, no,
bro?
Trying to riz up the
you-
forest spirit. I can't.
you find you find
what
one.
gender is the florist?
Yeah, she's just like she's a lady.
Okay, Miss Lady.
Yes.
Do you know things about like flower meanings?
No, actually, I only sell the flowers.
What?
so real.
Oh God, that's so not helpful. Okay. I want. Do you have gladiolus?
Probably.
I want it. How do you not know? How do you not know what you have?
It's because the person that is interpreting me is an idiot and doesn't know anything about flowers. So like it's kind of difficult helping you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sure,
I
she
would
has
like-
them.
I would like gladiolus.
Mm-hmm.
In oh my God, what's Liara's favorite color? Does Liara have a favorite color? I guess we could do orange, but she's
Liara
changing.
really likes colors, I think. Very bright colors. I would
Okay.
just assume.
Okay, you know what? The orange thing is good, but like, I like her all seasons. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to
How
just
about
like her
we get
winter,
her
fall.
like a rainbow kind of
You're not
like,
here, Queen.
warm colors? Where the fuck am I then?
You're getting
Did
her
I
stuff,
leave?
remember? You're getting your components. Queen? I'd love to have you here, but you're getting the components. Okay, so gladiolus is very strong. Its petals are sword shaped, and it symbolizes the strength of a person's character, courage, and endurance. Next, I want to go snapdragons because it blooms in all surroundings, even challenging ones. And it's a symbol of strength and admiration. And next, I want allium. So, are you guys writing this down?
Who are you talking to?
Crow.
Hmm?
Because this is important stuff, and he's a florist.
Mm.
Write this shit down, man.
No, what is the question? Sorry.
I'm talking about the flowers that I want to get.
Yeah. No, just repeat the thing. I couldn't
Okay.
hear what it was.
I'm getting allium,
Mm-hmm.
snapdragon,
Mm-hmm.
gladiolus,
Gladiolus, yes.
Um, Mimosa.
How do you write that?
Mimosa?
It's the name of a flower. Mimosa.
Nice.
Hmm.
And fennel. Oh, wait, no. Orchid. Wait, sorry, I was thinking of a bouquet, not like an actual potted flower. I should just get her
Yeah.
one flower. I was thinking of bouquet, but she doesn't want a bouquet. Hmm. Well, I'll just go with gladiolus.
Okay.
It's a good flower, and it's courage, endurance, and the strength of a person's character. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling this all to the florist who's staring at me blankly.
Yes.
I would like one gladiolus, please, and I would like it in. I don't know her favorite color.
There are many pots with like little patterns in them.
What?
There are like the pots that she has, like some of them have little patterns in them.
Aw, I want a colorful pot. Oh, okay. Um, do you have anything that's like, oh my God. I wish I was right. Okay, wait. Do you have anything that's like wintry?
Hmm.
Like winter themed pot?
Kinda. A second. One that is completely white. And has like little blue patterns of like snowflakes.
Oh, okay. I'll take that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like the gladiolus in red.
Uh-huh. Very well.
Because that way it's like both fall and winter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the transition that we're doing right now. And maybe our relationship can transition. I look longingly at the sky. Yes, please. Thank you.
Nice.
How much do I owe you?
Five copper.
I give her 5 copper.
Nice.
I want to
Oh no, pocket change.
I want to tie a red bow around this pot so that the colors are more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
Where would
Yeah,
I find this red bow?
You surely can. There is one. You can find like stuff like that in like just a store nearby.
Okay.
It's just a regular fabric store. You can get it for like 1 copper.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty nice.
I have tears in my eyes looking at my flower. It's so beautiful.
So is it everything you want?
Not yet.
Oh,
Not without her.
Oh damn.
I was going to ask, are we done here?
I'm trying to be dramatic. Can you shut up?
Gotta buy
So
Queen's
real.
things. Qui.
Yeah, I know
You-
what I want. I
Yeah,
want to go to a store and I want to buy. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait. Actually, I need to buy a big thing, but I don't know if I can find said big thing here. I need to look up the spell. 1 second. Scry.
Hmm.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. It's literally not showing up. Scry. Okay, I need focus these 1,000 gold pieces. Where can I find something that is worth 1,000 gold pieces that is not like a weapon or armor?
Does it specify what it needs to be?
It doesn't say, it just needs to be an arcane focus.
Huh.
But an arcane focus can be a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. I'd say yeah. There is like a shop that like kind of sells like this kind of like magical component type stuff. It isn't as many useful things as Greed has,
Mhm.
but you can find like this kind of like general stuff in there. Um, the arcane focus that like you kind of find is it's like a little crystal ball.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Great.
Uh,
Crystal ball.
yep.
Awesome. Crystal. Da, 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 da. Can I find anything that's more like about like my goddess vibes or like
Um,
this is fine, but like I just want to check.
you can a wooden staff.
Awesome. That's even better. I will take the wooden staff. Super, super fucking bougie
Yep.
wooden
It
staff.
has yeah. It has like little amulets and trinkets like on the tip of it.
Awesome.
It is kind of similar to the one that you remember the priestess near the Mantiса tree.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to the one she had.
Awesome.
Like it is
That's
wooden.
so cool.
It is wooden with like many trinkets and like kind of stuff like just tied to it.
Okay, I'm totally taking that. That's
Mhm.
1,000 gold. And then I want two component. How much are the component pouches?
25 each.
25.
Yep.
I still have a lot of gold, so I'll take five.
Mhm.
Five. What is that? That's like 150, 125.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do I need anything else? That's a very good question for me.
Mhm.
I I need a diamond.
Oh yeah, the diamond.
I need a diamond.
You can find it like a store that sells like crystals and stuff like that.
Hey, I
Mhm.
need a diamond or diamonds worth 300 gold.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Um, there is one. It is like there is one that they have there. The the other ones that they have, they are worth more, 300.
Ew. Okay. Fancy. Um, I guess I will take it.
Mhm. How many diamonds do you have? Two of them?
I have no diamonds in my inventory, I don't think.
No, I swore you had another one.
Backpack. No, I do have a bag of gems though that are
Oh,
worth 50 gold.
hmm. Yeah,
Um, I guess I don't really need this though. Um,
you can
I
sell it.
also have a dragon tooth with me, I guess. Um, hmm. I have a bunch of crystals, weird crystals on me though. So I'm gonna pull out first of all the bag of gems,
Mhm.
and then I don't want to sell it though. Actually, I don't care about this one. I'm gonna pull out not the dead crystal, but like do you remember the island we were on
Yes.
where yeah, I have the purple crystal from that island,
Mhm.
and I don't need it, so I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna put it on the counter and be like, how much can I get for that? That is
Uh, the
limited edition.
the person, the person that like is kind of taking care of the store, like he kind of like takes a good look at it. I have. This is kind of weird. I have never seen one like this before.
Very rare.
Like he kind of like grabs like a pair of like goggles, like he puts it on, like kind of looks at it. Yeah, I've never seen one of these. Wait, no, yes I have. They're like the ones that are
Huh?
outside.
Mm, no, I don't think so.
This is just a blank crystal with like purple energy inside of it.
No.
Yes, yes it is. I'm looking at it.
I'm telling you right now, It's not.
Make a
Listen,
deception
dog.
check.
listen. Okay. While I'm typing this out, I am. You know me. I'm one of the people, and I don't have anything to deception. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna guide myself. Uh, that sucks. I don't have any deception. Oh
You said it
yeah.
in, and you said it in the wrong chat. Oh shit!
Roll in general.
he kind of looks at it. Well, yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer,
It's a very rare gemstone from an island off of the coast. Has weird goop all over it, and it's imbued with the goop.
I see. Uh,
I see. You don't see shit.
this is truly special then.
Mhm.
75 gold. How does that sound?
It's small. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hmm. But there we go, Kree. You just sold
That
a.
works for
You
me.
just sold a cursed crystal, or.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That will never come back to bite me in the ass.
Are you doing
I'm done
anything?
shopping.
Are
I
you?
think I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Cherry,
there's anything
Breach?
else I need to buy.
Wait, guys, I need to buy.
Ah.
Wait, no, I can just get that at the castle, right? Picnic supplies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
paint
the-
and stuff. I'm sure.
You know, blanket, some food. They
Yeah,
have
no,
food
you
there,
you can
don't
get
they?
that there. You wouldn't need to buy it. You can just borrow it
Or maybe
from the
we should
castle.
all cook it, guys. Do you want to have? Would you want to cook with me right now?
90%
I don't
of
know how to
those of what we cook is gonna be burned.
But it'll
know
be
how to
fun. But it'll be meaningful. See, Kui doesn't know how to cook, and she's a young child, and she doesn't
you?
know how to cook.
Wait. Is Cherry the one that like went and like we came to the castle and it was like our first night here, and then she like woke up, went to the kitchen, and like made herself like a huge
Omelet?
Like-
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, she,
Yeah,
the,
oh
the,
my
the
God, that was-
Cherryada.
oh my god.
Classic Cherryada.
I just got reminded of that. That's crazy.
Dude, I'm such an alpha.
And she did a good job with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget how cool Cherry is, and then I remember.
Yeah, that was it. That was my question. But yeah, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
I'm also
Breach
done.
nothing that he can really get. So
Very well.
he doesn't really. Well, actually, he will get something. He wants to. I guess he doesn't need to buy them, but it's like he wants to try to tinker with the core because it's like he doesn't know when he's gonna be to the point where he's gonna be able to like give this core a body. So he wants to give it some sort of way to communicate without just with the humming song,
Mm.
I guess.
You.
So he wants to try to get scrap metal and shit, so that way he can use the Tinker's tool to kind of put all that together.
Sure, actually, sure. You will need a little bit of time, just like kind of put that together. But you can easily find like, if you talk with like a blacksmith or someone, they do have like scrap metal that you can like buy for like copper, like just with copper, it's already enough.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, you have metal that you can use to tinker with.
Yeah, and he's basically gonna go back to the castle into kind of an empty room and just kind of work on it, just trying to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Sure. We're not doing that in this particular session.
Got it.
But you can work on. Breach will work on something like that.
Okay.
Very well. You guys, I imagine you guys will return to the castle now.
Oh, I guess.
Okay. I need just a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, guys, I don't think you understand. I'm so serious. about Harold and Cherry's mom being my OTP. I'm literally drawing
I'm
them right
so
now.
serious too. I'm so
I'm literally
serious.
drawing them right now.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
obsessed with this right now. Crow better commit, or else I will commit suicide.
Crow is just staring into like the camera right now, like the fuck have I just made?
It's really his fault.
Yeah.
God.
This drawing is actually so cute, though. I accidentally
Dude,
made
I
Harold
actually,
kind of really hot, but whatever.
dude, I literally want. They're so cute. I want them together. Like,
It's also like 90% of the reason because like if this happens, then boom, I can be the princess.
I also
That's-
don't think that's how monarchies work.
Well,
Your adoptive
Harold
child
wouldn't
becomes-
have I'm pretty sure Harold doesn't have relatives or children, so he would more than likely get to choose his heir.
yeah.
I think wouldn't your mom become the queen though?
Oh no. Well, she would, but they would eventually, die. So
I'm back.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would be the logical choice as his stepdaughter. I mean, so long as I proved myself reliable, which I totally am.
Yeah, and
Even though you
Harold
started
has to
a war.
fabricate a claim to the throne.
I'm trying to do like diplomatic relations with like the dwarf kingdom, and they're like, "Hey, I remember you," and I'm like, "What? Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, you stole the
you in
crown. I
armor?
tried to
Nope,
kill
no,
you,"
no,
and I was
no,
like,
not me. What do you mean?
What the fuck you're talking about?
All right.
What? They stole my face? They disguise themselves as me to do that? That's so crazy. This injustice will not be tolerated.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You guys are in the
And
castle
so
now.
I kill greed and become
You
queen of the underworld, and then I become queen of the. I am getting connections. It's all coming together.
Pretty sure this is just delusions stacking.
yeah, no, it literally is.
Crow,
What?
if Harold and my mother don't get together,
Oh, I said that I would kill myself.
Matrix will kill herself. And okay, she's drawing them right now.
I
Okay.
am.
Okay. Do you
They're
want?
so cute.
Did I ever send the Peria drawing that I
I
did?
don't know, but I need to know what kind of hair she has right now.
Give me a second.
They're so. I'm sorry, I can't deal with this fucking Twilight Edward shit.
the My Little Pony Twilight.
How do I make Harold look older and not hot? I made him hot.
I just give them I usually just give them eye bags.
He's still hot.
Maybe he's just
Okay.
meant to be hot.
This
This is just
Peria
how
looks
he's
like.
meant to be.
This is a drawing that I made for Peria.
Okay, it was
I
long.
consider it canonical. Boom! I stamped my canon stamp on it.
Canonical.
Your
Not
canon
canonical.
stamp. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, because it's my
It's
character
her
that I made
lore.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Crow, this
Uh,
is great.
Thank you very much.
But I also reserve the right to non-canon anything that I want to. It doesn't have to be my character.
He said it.
So if they don't get together, not canon. If I don't
You
become
have
queen,
a fucking
no, canon.
contingency for this shit. Okay. I
Okay.
can't you.
So in a hypothetical scenario where
God.
they don't get together, all the rest of the campaign is just a hypothetical scenario then.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Crow. She looks like Mother Gothel.
Oh,
Who?
period. From Rapunzel?
Oh.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, fucking the one woman,
The
the
mom.
black-haired woman, the mom.
Which is epic because
Kinda.
Mother Gothel is awesome looking.
She's cool.
True. Amazing villain. We need to move on.
Yes.
I could talk
we
about
need.
forever about how great she is.
Very well. You guys, you get all of your stuff. like you get all the stuff that you wanted to buy. Then you guys go to like you just rest in the castle. It is just a new day now. Breach has like he has messed with like the core and like the metal that he was able to get. Um, we can get into more detail about that later. The when you guys wake up, like the things like and you're done with like the regular stuff you do when you wake up, it is always like very nice to be in this castle. Um, being like out traveling, it is kind of rough. So like it is good to just be in the castle where you guys don't need to deal with a lot of stuff. Um,
Hmm.
the after a while, kind of Harold kind of just calls all of you. Um,
Yeah.
we are faced with like a new problem now. The problem is that we do have the three pieces of the sword. We do not know where the fourth one is. Um, and problem is we don't have a lead to where it would be. What I'm saying is, we need to find a way to find the shard. I think I know how we could find it, but first we would need to find something else. Are any of you familiar with the floating library?
No.
Yes. I heard of it from a Minotaur in Baymond.
Mm-hmm. Um, just for Kui, who is not familiar with it, the floating library is a used to be a wizard's like a wizard's base or tower, a place that they would use. But that wizard died, and the tower used to be it used to just float around Agartha, and it is hidden by illusions. So it is just an invisible floating library somewhere in the sky. No one knows where it is. Um, but I am aware that there used to be like if we find it, I can find a specific item that will help us to help the last piece.
Awesome.
The problem is that we don't know where the library is. I do think, though, that we have someone that knows where it is, and that person is Acheron.
Oh, great.
We would need to interrogate him to at least know where it is.
And the and we need to get a reliable source of information from Acheron, man we are trying to kill.
I
He's
doubt.
not really a liar.
I doubt that Acheron would speak with anyone who wasn't you. And I also don't think he would lie. The problem is that you need to make him want to say it, and that's going to be the most difficult part about it.
Okay.
Before we actually move in uh, to where he is, do any of you need to prepare yourselves, or well,
Not necessarily. I have everything I need.
Mm, no. Yeah, I think I'm good.
okay. Cherry,
Yeah, I'm good.
fine. You guys make your way through the castle. You go down, like you go down those stairs. The air inside here, like it feels very. It's a lot colder than the inside of the castle, and also, like because the castle like it is covered Like it's just filled with flowers everywhere. It has a very pleasant smell. When you guys go down here, it has like a very, I wouldn't say like outright horrible smell. It's just like it's not pleasant at all.
Awesome.
The when you guys get closer to the like to the room where Acheron is, you also see like one of those guards, Solari specifically, uh, like they open the door for you, and you see that the Lunari, which is the other guard that also guards Acheron, she is holding a little cage. Inside of that cage, there is a little rat inside.
A little
Uh,
rat.
yes. Um, like you guys kind of like all get into that room. Like the bars for Acheron's cell, they have like those enormous seals. The entire like the wall that like with the bars, it covers like the entire wall, right? This is a fairly big room where Acheron's positioned. As you guys kind of walk in, you see Lunari. She kind of hold the cage up like close to the bars, and she kind of like just opens the little door for it, and the rat goes inside, and you just see like this like the skeleton. Like those skeletal figure of Acheron just jumping forward and swallowing it in less than a second.
Wow.
Like in less than 2 seconds, you just blink and the rat is gone. It is fairly disgusting to just see it. If I can describe it like that. Like it is very visceral to just see Acheron like that. Um, there is like
Gross.
you hear like when he's swallowing, you hear like very wet noise and like a gurgling sound as it goes down his throat. And like
Ooh.
after that, he kind of makes his way back to like the wall of the cell, and he kind of just sits down there.
Okay.
Also his cell, the inside of his cell. It is inexplicably dark inside. You almost can't see Acheron.
Can I cast light on? I don't know. I'll cast light on my necklace.
Mm-hmm. It's still dark inside of the cell. It is a little bit easier to see him, but it's still very dark.
Awesome.
Now I wonder, why would you have come here to visit me?
What, we can't come to visit you for fun?
Do you really expect me to believe that?
No.
Not really.
Wait, is that not why we're here?
Cherry.
So, are you just going to waste your time here, or will you speak while you're here?
Breach looks to the other two and says, "Do we want to be blunt and upfront, or do we just want to or do we want to try to sugarcoat it? I guess."
I don't think he needs sugarcoating.
Yeah, he seems
We're
chill.
looking for the last piece of. We're looking for the floating library. Do you know where it is?
Maybe. Yes, I know.
He's like, maybe.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us where it is? Or
What?
how
Now,
to
why
find it?
would I do that?
Well,
you're
if you
watching
could
it.
tell, back during the fight at Reinhold, we only won because of the intervention of a certain item. If
You
find
don't
the
need to
floating
remind
library-
me.
Yes, I'm doing it for fun. But also, if we can get up to there, perhaps we could get onto your level. Make this a more fun fight for the both of us.
As if you deserved it. You're not heroes. You're not the ones I'm looking for. I was already sure of hitting right holes. I'm even more sure now.
Why? What happened?
What do you mean? What happened? Come on, I can see it right through you. You don't have what it takes. You're all failures.
We don't have it.
Think.
Do you think I was bluffing when I said I was going to kill all of you? Of course I was. Because you're not what I'm looking for. You're not relevant enough. You're not the heroes I'm looking for, and you're not heroes at all. That's why I know you're going to fail. What was that?
I don't think you're ever going to find who you're looking for.
You're chasing an idea, not actual people.
No. No, because I have seen it. Because I have faced it before.
Where? And I'm gonna pull out my notebook and I'm gonna show him the print I have of Acheron was here. Were they who you were looking for?
Exactly. Those ones, the first ones. And I have been looking for something more ever since.
Aww, this entire time he's just been missing his friends.
And every single time, just a random village boy trying to be a hero, only to be massacred in 2 seconds. And then I find you, perfect candidates, and you waste it. Do you know why I got so irritated when Leora killed Gurge?
It wasn't because you lost an asset. It's because she went against the idea of being a hero.
It wasn't because she killed a man. It wasn't because she committed murder. It was because she denied him redemption. She removed a core tool of the story, of the narrative. She threw potential away, and you know why? I'm still obsessed about that one moment. Because she felt nothing. Not guilt, not pleasure, nothing. None of you are worth my time. Just fucking look at you. Qui is the most hero-like, I'd say. The only one of this group that is more than just a physical threat. She's a philosophical one.
Hell yeah! Sorry, I got kind of proud of her.
You, for example, Cherry.
Oh shit.
Oh, how pathetic you are. So in search of love, specifically from Leora and greed. 2 horrible people who probably don't even care about you. Oh,
I
how
don't have anything to say to that.
Because you know it's true. And Breach. Oh, how prideful he is. It is actually ironic how driven by emotional the machine is in this group.
I don't think I need to take shit from a bag of scowl for a bag of bones in the corner.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Don't diminish your enemy, you idiot. It diminishes yourself also.
I'm not diminishing the enemy. I'm diminishing you because what I fought in Reinhold is gone.
Clearly you don't understand how I work. I'm going to be back in my power very, very soon. As soon as I get out of here, of course.
Okay. You want to know what we're really trying to do then? Why we need to find that fucking place? It's not just for
I don't. But
power
hey,
to
okay.
equalize the odds.
I don't know why you want to tell him that. Stop telling him that.
I'll be right back.
I don't care.
Is your pride taking hold of you again, Breach?
Oh, and how long has it taken you? How long has it pushed you to the point where you've just brought threats to your doorstep?
No. Pride. Saying that I am prideful implies that I think more of myself than I actually am. I know exactly what I am. Do you know what puts me above the excuses of villains that you fight? Excuses. They're not real villains. I know what I'm doing. Not in a single moment was I manipulated, confused, or controlled by anything. I know what I am. That what makes me above everything, superior to all the evil that you have faced. Superior to Leora, superior to Greed, superior to all the others.
Then let me
Because
ask you-
at the very end, do you know why? Do you know why I keep saying that this is only temporary, that I will be in power in just a few moments when I get out of here? Because I know I will, and you do too, don't you?
Yes.
I am the end. I am your end. I am the end of everything, and I'm going to get out. Even if you were the real heroes. You cannot deny me. I'm deaf. At the end of the journey, the only thing you have, the only certainty you have, is that I will be there. I
feel like
know
this-
about the sword already. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm dumb? Do you think the only weapon in the world that could stop me, you wouldn't be looking after it? Do you think you can surprise me at all, Breach? I am above you. I am in front of you. 4 steps ahead. Always.
Are you done?
Yes. Take your turn.
Awesome. Okay. Listen, we just need to know where the library is, Acheron. What do you need for the information?
Nothing. Because I'm not giving it to you.
Why?
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
You have given nothing. You are nothing. This whole adventure you've been having. I am sure when I say that you are not the heroes. Because it doesn't make sense now. I am done. Just waiting for you. When I get out of here, I know that something else better than you is going to appear anyways. And I don't care what is going to happen now. First, this world is going to burn for a little bit. People are going to forget about you. They are going to forget about me. I get out of this cell, and then I just start over. I find something better. And do you want to know why? Really, I'm not going to tell you where the library is.
Sure.
Because you're not worth the time.
If I'm not worth the time, why worry?
What do you mean?
If we're not worth the time, what harm would it do? I mean, if it's all gonna end, if it's all gonna inevitably be nothing and whatever, existential bullshit, blah, 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 why don't you just tell us where it is so we can get it over with, Acheron?
Even if I told you where it is, you're not going to have the time to go there.
You wanna bet?
Yes. Yes. Do you know why I would accept a bet?
Why?
Just about now. you start to hear at the end of the corridor the frantic footsteps of one of the soldiers. King Harold,
Agron.
I have reports.
Uh-oh.
Like Harold, he grabs not one, not two, 5 notes given to Harold, and he kind of like stays like Harold stayed behind this entire time, like he stayed like at the door, and he kind of like just reads it like silently, like you kind of just start to see like the worried expression in his face. You look back at like Acheron, and he just like the skull face just like contorting, so like it was into like this sick smile in his face. Harold, he kind of like just like puts down the paper a little bit, and he kind of just looks at you with like this with just fear in his face. We're being attacked by every direction.
What do you mean?
Dremiers, Orion, I have seen there are reports here of mechanical creatures, demons. What is happening right now?
Akron, do you know what we've been doing out there? Do you know what's been happening out there?
I have a guess.
You don't.
Yes.
You
Yes, I have.
probably a bad guess. We killed Evelyn. We killed your general. All of the. She hated you. I don't know if you knew that.
Of course I knew.
General, also a piece of shit. Easy to steal from. And you don't exactly have the support of your best fighters anymore.
The birds forget easily. I already know what you did. As soon as I get back in power, they are just going to be forced to bow again.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
I doubt that a lot.
You have a lot of
Also-
doubts.
Yes, I have. For example, I doubt you. I doubt your friends. I doubt that you even know what's happening right now.
You're right. How would we know? Akron, you seem to know, and you're locked in this disgusting cage, guarded by 2 of the coolest people I've ever seen in my life. I don't really care about your doubts, whether I fit your narrative, whether or not my friends fit your narrative, whether or not this is convenient for you.
Oh God, it's never going to end. Can we just
No,
skip?
it's not.
Can we just skip to the part where you end your little speech and then you ask me what is happening right now?
What? So you get a speech and she
no.
doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. What a fucking asshole.
Her isn't as interesting as mine.
Okay, well, I think you're biased. I thought her speech was super interesting.
Go ahead, Bone Thug, talk.
Go on. Impress us.
Yeah, I'll rate it out of 10.
What happens if you just remove in a question something more on your level? If there is a family, a criminal family, just taking care of the crime in a city or a town, what happens when the main family gets taken down?
All the little
Every-
families rise up.
All the little families rise up, exactly, all
Nailed
wanting,
it.
all wanting to be the big one. Do those reports seem like something random to you?
The world's trying to fill the fucking power vacuum.
I am inevitable. I need to stay on top. I am above all of them, and now all of them are trying to rise up since I'm not there. And then, eventually, when they all run this world to the ground again, I'm just going to rise up and pick up the pieces. Maybe I can get out a little bit early. I can put things straight a little bit earlier than planned. But regardless, it seems to me that you're going to be busy for a little while before you actually manage to go to the library.
You haven't even told us where it is.
Why would I? I don't need to. You're not going to use that information yet. So long playing as heroes and you still don't know how to be patient?
No.
I'm being so patient. I was waiting for you to finish your speech so I could grade it. It was pretty good. Say that
My
much.
entire people are based around patience.
Oh yes, your people.
Yes.
You do know your core is going to burn out eventually, right? You keep
One day.
telling yourself that you are immortal, you are not. Just
As long
wanted
as
to
I
put
take
that
care
into
of
your
myself.
mind.
Yes, but if I'm not mistaken, my people were around for far longer than you ever were. You're not death. Death gives. You take.
Oh, it gives. Oh yes,
Yes.
death gives, Breach. Because you know a lot about death.
Death
Yeah.
does give, Acheron. You know nothing about the laws of nature?
No. You're talking about a momentary death. I am true death. I'm end. I'm entropy. I'm oblivion. I am death on a level above what you know.
You can definitely think that, Acheron.
Either way, we need to move.
Yes, you do, actually. Are you hearing something? Can you hear something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. You just hear
Is he
like
making that noise with his mouth?
no, you just no, you just hear that like around you on the ambience.
What?
You just hear like that around you.
Okay.
It seems to be really far away.
Okay, Slay. Definitely a robot.
You should go up. You should go up
You
into the
should-
castle. You're not
Can
going
I
to.
cast
You'll not
silence?
want to miss that. Hmm?
Yeah. Breach ushers the two out. He says, "I'm gonna go last, just in case.
I'm gonna
You
rip.
two are faster than me."
I'm gonna rip Acheron was here out of my notebook and I'm gonna put it on the wall.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Pretty good. Pretty good. As you leave, a herald
I
go.
actually, Crow.
yeah.
As everyone leaves, Breach then turns back and says, "I'll have you know, Acheron, I never wanted to be a fucking hero. You forced me into this situation. Now you'll have to deal with the consequences. Fuck you." And he leaves.
Okay.
Yeah. I have things to say too, guys. I never get to say things to Acheron. He doesn't take me seriously. It's probably because I keep joking. Okay. Wait, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. And then I walk out. I'm kidding, I don't do that. Oh yeah. I don't think I'm a hero. I'm aware of my faults. I know exactly who I am, and I know exactly who I am not. And I don't particularly care that I'm not what you want me to be. Nailed it. And then I walk out.
Very well. As you make your way out, you start to hear like that noise again, like those vibrations coming from afar. A herald does bring you to the highest the highest area of the castle, so you can actually see like very far away. Breach, when you see this, you actually freeze for a few moments. It is a very familiar red dot very far away. In a few moments, it just shines in the distance. From where you guys are right now, you can see most of Agartha. Agartha, again, it is a plain field. Agartha, however, like it's because like like it is a plain field. You can see like all of the cities, including Everkeep, the very first city that you guys went to, the one where you guys meet up on, and then your eyes just flash into red, then changes to white. When your vision comes back, this is what you see. As Everkeep is turning to a smoldering crater.
Spawn.
Also,
Wow.
I like in the bottom right, there's a little carriage.
It's for scale.
Okay. It's just like someone's driving over, like, I can't wait to do business here. And then.
Everkeep is reduced to a smoldering crater. And you can just hear Acheron's laugh through the hallways of the castle as you just like look into the distance. Along with that, you see an enormous forest just sprouting in minutes. You see an entire fleshy city being constructed. You see the armies of Dremiers marching to the border, and you can also see in High Gulf there is commotion. And we're gonna end the
Well.
session here.
I guess before it ends, Breach says, well, let's save the world. Again.
Sorry. Oh, fucking
Marvel one-liner.
Before it ends, Carrie looks longingly at her flower that she got from Liara and she's like, I guess that date's gonna have to wait.
Huh.
Okay. So, fuck.
Does anyone else-
Anyway,
I expected a one-on-one war. I was like, okay, I'm expecting like Jamie versus Agartha. Agartha loses, then guess the fate of the world's fucking sealed. If Agartha wins, then oh sweet, everything good happens. Nothing good is happening at all. I feel like we're the only things that are gonna keep Agartha from dying. There is no way that. Number one, we've got the Feywild here. We've got the Puppet Master showing up. We've got fucking the Warforged showing up. You've got Dramiers. You've got other demons showing up. Okay, this is gonna be fucking weird.
Also, since you now I think I can give you like the updated map. You guys have seen enough of the map that I think you guys can see everything now. Here you go. This is the map with already updates on the locations and the new stuff that you guys will need to do. Here you go. If you look there in Everkeep.
oh, sucks to suck.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so you've got the forest over by Icon. What the fuck?
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so
Where's the? What is that little pink castle?
Hmm?
I don't know.
on the left?
Yeah,
You don't know.
great. Wait,
Okay,
what
so
is
yeah,
Sunma? Was that there before?
Sunma.
No.
In
Sunma wasn't there, and Three Water River wasn't there.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, those. Okay, I'm gonna need to update then. Those don't exist anymore.
Oh,
Awesome.
were those?
Yeah, those are
Alright.
retconned content. It happens. I'm just gonna put it later then.
that, and now we can see the top right of the continent, and it's just the fucking.
Yeah, just one skeleton, like one skull.
That was there. That was there before also.
I know, but now it's colorful.
Also, I like. Okay. So, we have the Triarchy, Feywild, the Puppet Master, Dramiers, and the Black Knife. Because if you look towards High Gulf, there's a little Black Knife just above it.
The high golf. Oh, there they are.
Technically Orion, but to stay like in the team, you know, the Black Knife are involved.
Okay, this is. Okay, well, we can.
The
count
beginning
on,
of the end.
Beginning of the end. A world on fire. Okay.
Exactly.
I'll be right back.
Does anyone want to say anything before we end?
Stay tuned because we're fucked. Okay.